Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Guys, we're going to continue on with the beers that my beer brother Greg sent me. Another vitamin C brewing beer. This is more cans, less cans. This is a 6.2%. It's a single hop IPA with Citra. He said that's his favorite hop. It's one of my favorite hop too, especially IPA hop. And as I told you the other day, he got to meet the founder of Vitamin C Brewing when he was there, and he told me he was a fan of mine. Well, I'm a fan of his and his brewery too. Dino Finari, got some good stuff going on there, my friend. Wish I was as lucky as Greg and be able to come by and meet you and maybe have a beer with you, and maybe one day I'll get up that way. So we shall see. Let's go on with this one here, guys. I don't think there's anything else. We don't have IBUs, and Untapped commercial description says our oated single hop IPA with Citra. ABV is on the can, 6.2. Says bonus track, canned on 09/17 of 20. So couple of weeks old, guys, not old at all, should be very tasty. So that is about all we need to talk about. So we're going to stop talking and start pouring. Plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wraparound label. Into the glass we go. Very hazy, very cloudy coming out. Definitely looks like a New England style beer to me, guys. And the dogs are barking. Alright, that's about all we're going to get in there. Good looking beer. About 2 fingers of head on that pour. Looks like a glass of orange juice there, guys. Over to the light. Not getting any at all. That's an awesome looking beer. These guys up there in Vitamin C and a lot of other breweries up in that neck of the woods, and in New England especially, and other parts of the country and the world, are making these styles of beer very, very well. But exceptionally good looking. To the nose we go. Now the bubbles are great big soapy bubbles, so I don't think they're going to hang around for a long period of time. Nice and creamy on top, but the bubbles on the side are really big. To the nose we go. Very citrusy, guys. I get hints of pine and citrusy notes, maybe a hint of some peaches. It's almost like maybe a little bit of melon in there too. It's got a nice sweetness to it. On the nose anyway. Awesome. Single hop beer. Very, very pleasant. Big hop aroma. Well, let's dive in. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Cheers, Dino. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything that Greg does for me and all his friends and family, and the beers you produce, Dino. You're doing a mighty fine job. Very, very tasty. Very citrusy. That's a pleasure. That is absolute pleasure to drink. It's only a 6.2, not getting any alcohol at all. Very tasty, very smooth. This will be a good, since it's a 6.2 and not an 8% or bigger. maybe a good transitional beer. It's going to have big hop notes though. I mean, the citrus hops are very strong in this, but doesn't have a lot of bitterness to me. Very tasty, very tasty. Let's do the little swirly swirl. As you see, the head has dissipated, basically just covering the glass. When I get those big soapy bubbles, you usually tell that they're not going to hang around long. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this in there without producing another monster head. There we go. Now the bubbles are a little bit tighter on the second back end pour than they was, but they're still pretty decent size. It's nice and creamy on top. But very pleasant beer. Very, very pleasant beer. We're going to go sip on it straight out of the fridge, and we'll come back and do the final chug and grade. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it quite a while now. A little bit left in the glass. Very nice lacing is left on the glass. Very tasty beer in the glass, guys. ABVs on the can, dates on the bottom of it. This is a brewery you probably need to check out, no doubt. They're making some really, really tasty stuff. Not had a bad beer from these guys. They make some exceptional beers. This being a single hop beer, it is a very tasty beer. It doesn't have all the, when they use multiple hops, you get a lot of different things in the beer. Using a single hop, this one being Citra, big citrusy notes. I've got a little bit of oranges in there, maybe a little bit of melon, a little bit of pine. The citrusy notes are standing out more because that hop is known for citrus flavors and aromas. So, final chug. It's one of my favorite hops too. Greg said it's one of his favorites. It's one of mine too. I have brewed with this hop, but it is a very tasty hop. Delicious beer, guys. Definitely a solid A. That's where I'm going to put it. 95 for me on this. Over to Beer Advocate, they say NA. Only one person has commented on it, and it was in the fours from them too. So, as far as I'm concerned, that one guy who's carrying that site, and I think he had it at 4.19. Yeah. 4.19. That's their A minus. I think it's a little bit better than that with the ABV on the can and the date on the bottom of it and what I had in the glass here. Very tasty beer. So over to Untappd. 539 people have commented on this beer as opposed to one on Beer Advocate. So and they have it at 4.19 also. I think it's a tad better than that. So I'm giving it a solid A. 95 for me on this one, guys. This one is more cans, less cans. Vitamin C Brewing. Check them out, guys. Support these guys. They're making some awesome stuff. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get by there. I would love to. I'd love to get up in that neck of the woods and visit a bunch of the breweries up in that area. So don't see that happening this year. Maybe next year. Now that I'm retired, I have more time. Just got to have the money to do it. So, with that being said, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.